Good morning, class family. It's a terrific Tuesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with the date. March 7th, 2023. Dear class family, today is Tuesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will review the word wall and learn the letters capital Y and capital Z. Next, we will make connections to understand characters in a story. Then, we will share the lessons. Last, we will make a list poem. In addition, we will do literacy centers. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, class family, let's look back and reread the message. Remember, good readers read things again. It's called rereading. They do this so the brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Let's start with this month here. I see a capital M, then A-R-C-H. What does that say? It does say March. If you remember that, great job. Notice how there's a capital letter to start this month of the year. Every month of the year is special and important and will have an uppercase letter or capital letter to start. Let's reread the whole date. March 7th, 2023. After the date, let's reread the greeting, beginning with the word dear and a capital D like D-Dog-D. Dear class family. After the greeting, I see a punctuation mark. Do you remember what it's called? It starts on the line and does a little curve. Do you know? What's it called? I heard some of you say it. It is a comma. As we are rereading, when we find commas and periods in person, we're going to be coming up during center time to have individuals circle capital letters and punctuation marks. So we're going to be circling commas and periods today. Okay, let's look at the first statement. Before we read this statement, I notice there's a bigger space here. Remember, good writers indent or leave a bigger space to jumpstart their paragraphs. Let's go ahead and reread the first sentence and notice how every sentence starts with a capital letter. Today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, and it's a terrific Tuesday. I also noticed a capital T for Tuesday. Each day of the week is special and important too. So remember, you're going to have an uppercase letter to start that word as well. Let's go ahead and look at the next sentence, beginning with a capital W, like W and what? We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that each day to be a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. And we do this by listening, writing and drawing, asking and answering questions, making connections, and sharing our thinking. Make sure that you speak loudly and clearly for all to hear you. You'll use your mouth to speak and your ears to listen. All right, let's see what they're going to do today in kindergarten. Oh, before we continue rereading, you're going to be noticing some transitional words and phrases. In kindergarten, we work on first, next, then, and last for writing and reading to get ready for next year in first grade. Review these transitional words. First, next, then, last. As we are rereading, you're going to notice these transitional words at the start of sentences, and there's going to be a punctuation mark after each one. So you'll see first, and then there'll be a comma. Good writers can sequence their writing with first, next, then, and last. And after a transitional word or phrase, make sure to have a comma. Let's reread. First, we will review the word wall and learn the letters capital Y and capital Z. We'll use our word wall as a resource, just like we do every day to review the ABCs, starting with A and going all the way to Z. Let's review the vowels. Remember, they have red in the background. A, apple, A, E, ed, E, I, itch, I, O, octopus, A, and U, up, In addition to looking at the word wall and reviewing that, we're going to learn capital Y and capital letter Z. For Y, you're going to start at the top, slant down, pick up, slant down, and then pull straight down, like Y, yellow, yeah. In addition to that, we're going to work on Z, like Z, zebra, Z. Start at the top, pull across, slant down, and then pull across, like Z, zebra, Z. All right, let's see what else we're going to do today at school in kindergarten. Next, we will make connections to understand characters in a story. Okay, so we will make connections to understand characters in a story. We'll review the parts of a book using Jack Hartman's YouTube channel and the parts of a book song, front cover, back cover, title page. We know every book has the author and illustrator's name, and the spine of the book holds the pages together. We're going to be looking at this book today, The Many Colors of Harpreet Singh. And this is by Supriya Kelkar. And we're going to be looking at this book and reading it together and making connections to understand the characters in this story. Okay. Oh, I see another transitional word right here. Let's say it together. Then we will share the lessons. So we're going to look back at the book as we read it. We're going to look back for text evidence and share the lessons that we learned and how we know that about the characters and the lessons in the book. Oh, we're going to share our thinking. It's going to be fantastic. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Let's look at the next sentence. Oh, I see a transitional word that starts with an L. Say it with me. Last, we will make a list poem. We're going to make a list poem. Oh, I can't wait to do it with you together in class. And then we'll get some ideas for you for when you write your list poem as well. Oh, I see a fancy transitional phrase. In addition, remember, good writers can sequence their writing, and in kindergarten, we know first, next, then, and last. But as you grow up, there's going to be other transitional words and phrases that will make sense for your writing. Let's go ahead and look at this one. In addition. It says, in addition, we'll do literacy centers. We'll do literacy centers. You know we're going to be doing Lexia on our iPads. We're going to be doing different learning stations, sight word, ring, lots of stuff. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, before we look at the question, let's review the poem for today, Winds of March. Winds of March, we welcome you. There is work for you to do. Work and play and blow all day. Blow the winter cold away. We will be rereading this poem today and every day this week in kindergarten. All right. Oh, and we're also going to be reading some more poems from Caroline Kennedy's book, A Family of Poems, My Favorite Poetry for Children, and the paintings are by John J. Muth. All right, let's go ahead and look at the question for today. Are you ready? Okay, look at the picture first. Do you like playing soccer? Well, do you? Think about your answer and be a great communicator and share our reason why. Do you like playing soccer?